What's up, everybody? So it's been a little while since we've done a tutorial here, and so I've decided to do a quick one today. This will be a pretty quick tutorial on how to do kind of like a lucky date type of riser in Massive. So here's what it sounds like. All right, so here's what I did in Massive. So turn all the other oscillators off except for oscillator 1, and you want to put this on rough math 2. Turn the wavetable position all the way up, intensity all the way up, amp all the way up, put this all the way up to filter 1. Put filter 1's volume all the way up, put the mix all the way to volume, or up to filter 1. Put the cutoff to right about there. Resonance. Then you want to detune oscillator 1. I detuned it to negative 0.27. And I left the volume envelope just the way it normally is. I did attach an envelope to the pitch of oscillator 1, and what you're going to do is you're going to drag this little crosshair over to this box, and then you're going to turn this box up to 12. You want your attack right about here, and then leave everything else where it was. Messing with this attack is really going to give you some different sound, so you want to make sure it's just in like this sweet spot. Make sure that you've got this peak right here. You want it peaking right up, like right about where the little arrow is on delete. I put the white noise on, but it's not really doing much of anything. I don't think it's really making that big of a difference on the sound, honestly. Then on the inserts, I've got classic tube, and you can copy these settings, and the dimension expander. On the oscillator tab, I've got the pitch bend going up 6 and down 6. You could make that actually 12 if you wanted to, and then on the pitch bend, just don't make it raise as high. So that doesn't really matter as much, but you want to make sure that that's up higher than it is so that you can do that actual rising effect of the synth. Everything else should be just whatever it is when you do a open new sound. I'll post this patch up as well. Then all I've done on the EQ is just do a low cut to about 300 hertz. I took away 1.5 dB at 500 hertz, and I just boosted the highs a little bit. Then I added some overdrive just for a little bit of crunch to it. Any overdrive or distortion should do fine for this. And the LFO tool is just doing the sidechaining. So let me show you what it sounds like without any of the effects on it. Okay, and then with. So the overdrive isn't just making, I mean, it is making it louder, but it's not just making it louder. It's making it just a little bit more gritty. And then I've got these sends, one of which is just a reverb, and the other is a delay. And the delay settings, here's what I have. It's the Waves H delay. This is my favorite delay plugin. Highly recommend this one. These are the settings. So I've got it at 1/8 D. Got it set on ping pong. The feedback is to 48. You want to make sure, because it's on a send, you want your dry wet all the way up. And that is that. And then the amount of reverb I've got going in this end is -21, and this one is -25. And here are the notes. And then here's where I have it doing the pitch bend, where it's actually rising, so you can see what that's doing. So yeah, that's that. Pretty easy sound to do. Again, like I said, I'll post up this patch for download, so you can just download it if you want. That's the one thing I hate about Massive, that it doesn't, like, when you dial in these knobs, it doesn't give you like a numeric value. So it makes it very hard to copy the screen, especially on sounds that need to be somewhat exact, because the littlest tiny tweak will change the sound quite a bit. Like for instance, on this envelope on this attack, changing this attack really does change the sound. So yeah, I'll post the preset for you. Let's save this actually. Okay, so yeah, I'll post this patch up for you guys to download if you want. I always suggest trying to recreate it yourself, just because it'll give you some practice on how to actually make the sound. But if it's just not sounding right, then go ahead and download the patch and insert it, and then you can see exactly what's been done. That's that. If you have any questions, hit me up. Let me know. All right, later.